नवरात्रि की शुभकामनाएं. I am sure by the time मेरा वीडियो एडिट हो जाएगा, possibly it will be Dashera. So happy Dashera to all of you. And Dashera and Navratri, as you know, Navratri is celebrated for the ultimate victory of good over the evil. So I am wishing that we also overcome this coronavirus and come victorious of this entire pandemic. I'm sure everybody is waiting for that, and with that I want to start my vlog today. And I'm really sorry that I could not do vlogging for a long time because I went to see the fall colors and I came back. उसके बाद मेरी गाड़ी को किसी ने ठोक दिया, थोड़ा डैमेज हो गया, तो उसके चक्कर में मैं फंस गई और मुझे थोड़ा लेट हो गया. बट आई हैव सेंसिटिविटी इन माई माइंड कि मुझे आगे व्लॉग्स बनाने हैं बिकॉज I have to convey so much information to all the communities, students, visa holders about a lot of things, whether it's employment related, market related, and keep you updated. So I'm back, and for the people who are here for the first time, I am Sonal. I'm HR professional, mentor, coach to many students who are aspiring to come here. People who are here already on different visas, whether it's H1, L1, I help them preparing for the interviews and share my experiences, through my learning to help them get through the situation if they are into any, if they're looking for career shift, want to change something mid-career or want to move from particular location, say from US to Canada or whatever, I just kind of help them, not just in the career but also in the personal matters. So I am not just an HR professional but also your friend, guide, and you can call me whatever. So आज मैं बात करने वाली हूँ, I'm getting this question a lot that students are coming here for fall and there are aspirant students who are thinking of coming here for MS. तो बॉस OPT का सीन क्या है? Well, this is little difficult topic that I'm going to talk today. But you know what? Sometimes it is better to know the reality than thinking or dreaming about something, right? So I'm seeing a lot of videos and I see people come here very happily and at the end of 2 years they really face the disappointment. So आज मैं बात करने वाली हूँ कि 2020 CPT, OPT और जॉब सीन क्या है. और ये बात जानना ज़रूरी है क्योंकि if you're planning to come here as a student, you definitely need to know what is your future here, right? You're investing a lot to come here to study your MS or MBA, and what is going to be the return on your investment, right? ये सभी लोग प्लान करते हैं और सभी लोग ये सोचते हैं, right? कि मेरा रिटर्न ऑन इन्वेस्टमेंट क्या होगा, ROI बोलते हैं उसको. So आप इंडिया में बैठे हो और जहाँ पे भी बैठे हो वर्ल्ड में, इट इज़ इम्पॉर्टेंट फॉर यू टू नो व्हाट इज़ द सिचुएशन इन पैंडेमिक इन US फॉर द एम्प्लॉयमेंट. So not so good news, but this is the reality, and I'm not here to give any kind of a rosy picture or tell you what are the scandals going on, but I really want to appraise you about the situation. So आप जब भी कदम रखते हो ना, फूक के रख सकते हो, and that is where my responsibility is that convey you the reality, and possibly you are all aware what is going on in the market. So Corona आया March में, right? And from March to now till this time October, the economy has gone down like this. You probably know that US में कितने trillions का रिलीज फंड दिया गया था, स्टिमुलस फंड दिया गया था. So many small businesses got shut down. Businesses started shrinking, people started working remotely, and because of that commercial real estate market also started going down, because as people started working remotely more and more, people realized that people can deliver even working remotely. घर पे क्या होता है वो अलग बात है, that they have to struggle through their families, kids and all those things, but companies, organizations realize that people can deliver even from working from home remotely. So they've started cutting down their cost into the infrastructure. They are trying to keep offices to the minimum, where they will have to probably come and meet, get the customers, or have some important meetings. And if otherwise people can work remotely, well and good, right? It's a huge cost when they maintain the infrastructure, offices. So as you see, मतलब सब जगह सब कुछ कट डाउन हो रहा है, बजट्स कट डाउन हो रहे हैं, बिजनेस कट डाउन हो रहा है, एंड इवन इफ somebody or some companies want to develop the solution, they are thinking whether to invest now, because it is better to have, you know, or budgeted money into their kitty than spending on the solutions that they are looking for. At the same time, there are companies who are looking to cut the cost, and then in that, they're looking for more automation, or cutting down people, and how we can automate those things so that we really don't have to have so many people in the organization. So there is business in the pockets, but not to that much extent. So coming to the CPT OPT scene for 2020, I can only tell you that it is not really great. It's not such a good news that I'm giving in Navratri. Unfortunately, that is the reality. जो even 2019 के students हैं, they are also still looking for a job. So अभी तो 2020 की batch आएगी, they are also looking for their CPT and then OPT, and I'm seeing that lot of students have actually taken up jobs in volunteering activities like non-NGOs, where these are not really paid jobs. So they are just kind of surviving, because that you've spent so much for your masters, and now you really want to sustain here. You need income. I mean, how much your sponsors can sponsor, right? They can sponsor up to certain extent. Probably 2 साल का खर्चा तो उठा सकते हैं, पर उसके बाद if you do not find anything which is a paid assignment, then it is very difficult to stay. Cost of living तो होना ही होना है wherever you live here in US, irrespective of location. You have to pay your rent, you have to take your insurance, and you have to also eat, right? So those expenses are going to be there. So how would you sustain? So a lot of students, when they ask me this question, is it a good time? So there are two ways to look at it. Some students think that yes, this is a good time to come here because there's not much of the competition in the market. Anyways, universities are looking for students, so it would be a right opportunity to get here into the system, study here, and get exposure to US. And for some people, it is like, no, it is a tricky situation now, that if you come here, you invest, you complete your education, and if you still do not find your OPT job or a CPT job, how will you find the next job? How will you get an employer who will sponsor your H1 to stay here, right? So it's a very tricky situation. My opinion as an HR professional, I have seen students coming here. They have come, they have studied, and they have also gone back. So if you are really financially in a stable situation or a good situation where your sponsors can hold you up here for some time, yes, definitely come here, see the lifestyle, study here, and then you can go back. But if you're really coming from a situation where it is a stretched situation, which is in most of the cases I have seen is true, right, that people come with the stretch budget here. And if you're coming from that situation, my 2 cents for you is, इतनी जल्दी क्या है यहाँ आने की? I mean, if you are studying there, or if you've completed your studies, and if you're working there in your home country, my suggestion would be, take more experience in your domain, become an expert, and then think about doing masters either in technology or in business administration, because experience counts. If you have experience, then it would make more sense to come here, do your masters. यहाँ पे सब experiential learning होता है. It is called that kind of a learning because you have to learn on the job, or when you're studying also you have to kind of do a lot of research, and then find out solution or do projects which are like real-time projects where you work with organizations, develop something for them like a prototype or something. So it is the kind of education where you really get involved. So if you have experience, it would be useful, and then you will be also picked up very fast by the good organization. So when you know that the market is really at a low point, does it really make sense to come here and invest so much in the education? At this point, my 2 cents is no, and by no means my this vlog is to discourage people who are coming here. As I said, everybody has their own priority, and probably you had already reached to the point that you had taken that decision that you want to take off for the MS here. So you are in a good position because you've already taken that decision. But if you are in a blink of taking decision to be or not to be, then I would say just hold on for some time. Wait for another year and a half. Things would start getting better. You earn your experience in your home country, in your specialized field, and then decide, what you want to come here for. Whether you want to come for masters in technology, or you want to come for masters in business administration. And there are so many streams here. If you have a good experience, it would be capitalized, and you will be getting picked up by the company like this, because people are looking for domain experts here. So your degree would be add on to that, and then you would be picked up so fast that you will not even know about it. So there is always a difference, right? If you just come with 1 or 2 years experience, it is really not seen as a really experience. Because I have seen that even people who come here after 2 years or 3 years of experience, and if they do their masters, sometimes they join the same companies which they were working for their home country, maybe a little bit at a higher scale, just because they have that MS degree from here locally. But otherwise it really does not help to a larger extent. So I'm seeing that reality, and that's where I wanted to do this vlog today. This is short vlog, but people who are not able to decide whether to go now or not, for them it would be helpful. And as I said, by no means I'm trying to discourage students who are really preparing to come here for either fall or spring. You're most welcome to come, but be ready for the situation, because getting CPD or OPT jobs may not be easy, especially in the pandemic. And you probably are thinking that मेरा तो 2 साल है, अभी 2 साल में खत्म हो जाएगा. तो हाँ, हो जाएगा 2 साल में खत्म पैंडेमिक शायद, बट जो लोग अभी भी ऑलरेडी क्यू में हैं, they are still waiting to get the jobs. They may still hang on to small consultants, or doing volunteering jobs here. And sustain, maybe by whatever means. So they would be still in the market, and they would be more experienced than you when you come out of the college. So competition is going to be little more. So to be, not to be, what is the OPT scene? आज मुझे यही cover करना था. And as I said, don't get discouraged. It is just a phase. Every pandemic teaches you something, right? So this pandemic has taught us resilience, and I am sure that we'll spring back very soon, within maybe probably another 1.5 years. So it's just a phase. There's nothing to be disappointed about it, कि मैं यहाँ नहीं आ सकता या यहाँ नहीं आ सकती पढ़ने के लिए. We always have better options and many options. It is just a matter of time to move the decision from here to here, or doing something at this time to maybe after a year. And by no means आप अगर वही चीज़ 1 या 2 साल के बाद करते हो, या 1 या 2 साल के बाद आप सोचते हो कि मुझे मास्टर्स करना है, तो उससे कुछ फ़र्क पड़ेगा. फर्क ये पड़ेगा कि आप और ज़्यादा एक्सपीरियंस से रिच हो जाओगे एंड देन प्रॉब्ली यू विल टेक बेटर डिसीजंस व्हाट कोर्सेज यू वांट टू टेक, you know, whether you want to get into management or maybe you will do the management. But at the same time I also wanted to suggest, even if you're thinking of coming here, and because of pandemic I'm saying, क्योंकि यहाँ पे इतने सारे changes हो रहे हैं, जैसे H1 का rule आपने देखा, the Trump administration had made changes, increased the wages, and it is still kind of in a, you know, lawsuit stage and all that. I have also done my vlogging for that. You can look up on that vlog, you know, what are the changes they've done and how they're making it difficult for H1 holders. So my suggestion would be, look also at other countries where you can take higher education and you can also earn a good degree and start your life. Why? Because they have little different rules where, you know, as a student also you can work, and some of the countries like Canada, for example, if you do your masters there, you know, you will get more credits, and you know, your way to get your PR, permanent residency, is quicker. So there are countries who are friendly, who want to encourage people to come there for education. So little bit open your mind and start looking at other countries as well, where you think, you know, you can go for education, and you can take a degree, and also take experience of staying in a different country, different culture, and learn more about, you know, that country. Also, I know that in India we have a lot of great institutes where you can explore master's program. So, you know, if you're planning to put so much effort and finances here, why don't you also explore those options, you know, and look at the master's degree there. And there are also some courses online, you know, I will probably talk about it in some other vlog, where you can do those courses sitting from India or any other country online here, because I have seen that those online courses from the greatest universities, like whether it's Harvard or MIT, that they offer these courses online, purely online. They are called e-courses, where you can do these courses online and you have to come and meet only, you know, like once a year, for 15-20 days, or you know, maybe once in a quarter, you know, that kind of a model. So look at those options as well. And my point is that just coming here for master's 2 years degree is not the only option. There are many more options, and I know that typically we only think in a very traditional fashion that, you know, I have completed my bachelor's and now I have to do my 2 years full-time master's. but यहाँ पे ऐसे बहुत सारे courses है जो 1 साल के भी होते हैं, या 1.5 year के, या 2 years के भी होते हैं. And not even in US, I'm talking about even other countries where people have started giving this kind of a hybrid model, especially if you have experience. If you have experience, you can look at those models where you can do that e-courses and then, you know, travel within say 6 months, 1 year, whatever, depending on the course curriculum, to that country, attend that course, and then go back, and you still get that kind of a degree. So explore those options. Don't just think about, you know, MS or, you know, MBA, but also explore those options, and see what is the future and what you can do. If you have any questions or if you need more information, you know, you can always DM me on my Insta, and all my details in the comment section below. So that's what I wanted to cover. I know it was not very positive kind of a vlog, but it is better to know the reality than, you know, staying in a dreamland. And I really wanted to appraise you about the situation as an HR professional, what's going on in the market, and you know about it. It's not just coming here, staying here and taking the US experience, but it is also about carving your future here. And as I said, it depends purely on your financial situation, how your sponsorship, how your funds are, you know, so you can take your call. If you think you can afford, yes, please do come. If you think you're coming from a stretch budget, you know, breaking your banks, then This is something you should definitely watch, and then think and decide what you want to do. And if you found this vlog useful, please give me a thumbs up. And if you think if this was useful and if this is useful for others, you know, that in your circle who are thinking about masters in US, please do forward them this link. And अभी तक सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो प्लीज डू सब्सक्राइब टू माय चैनल सोनल फ्रॉम USA. Till next vlog, see you, bye bye.